And hello everyone and welcome back to Total War Rome 2. Ellington here, and here we are with another epic battle replay. Today we have got ourselves a 3 versus 3 on the settlement of Alexandria Aracosia, and this is, I believe, kind of like a mostly in-house battle, if I remember right. We have got some awesome factions, including the best faction, Lusitani. Lusitani here being commanded by J Barbs, who is the person who sent it in. You can see he's used the ballista trying to finish off this Levy Freeman so that it can't go and do stupid stuff. His allies here, we've got Massilia being commanded by Bolzo. Then we've got Pontus being commanded by Bo. Yeah, Bo. What about it? For the attackers, we've got Seleucid being commanded by DJ. We have Carthage being commanded by AB93. And finally, we have got Arverni being commanded by Humongous. Humongous, like Hugh, like the name Hugh. Okay, yeah. Get your minds out of the gutters, dirty people. What is this, the internet? Pfft, God. Can't believe you. So, typical for Alexandria Aracosia. Wow, I can't talk today. This is a pretty standard attack, okay? Alexandria Aracosia is a map that we see a decent amount of times. It's been a little while since I've gotten a replay on it, but it's a pretty solid map as a whole. Typically, what you tend to see is a attack onto this corner right here, and that tower right there, and basically work that way, work this way, work this way, and then you work that way, that way, that way, so on and so forth. You get the gist of it. Okay, the reason that this corner area tends to be the most common attack area is because, once again, like we've talked about other maps like Bertigala, it's a corner where it's very difficult to defend because there's so many angles that the attackers can get on you that you can't do much about. So if you look at the attackers' archer positions, right, and you look at the defender archer positions, so these are not archer positions, these are houses. AKA, there aren't very good counter-archer spots for the defenders, which means that the attackers pretty much get free reign on that, and so it makes it a very difficult defense. You can see they're basically just getting rid of this whole corner. Now, interesting, we have Lusitani pretty much taken, looks to be the main defense on this side. Now, what they could be thinking is, with slingers, maybe they can keep archers out of this area or something. You can see the attackers just busted down a wall right there, which could be really difficult for any sort of defense here. Slingers up on the wall. Iberian swords. Looks like they've already taken some losses here.
Warriors, move out!
Yeah. Probably, I would guess, maybe artillery? So we do have a Carthaginian artillery here, and is that it? Yeah, it might be the only artillery. Yeah, I'm not seeing any others. Yeah, you can see they're trying to get shots in on these retreating units.
Warriors, move out! Run!
Retreating units have a tendency to blob up as they're running, and that can be very painful.
Get running!
You better hope that they never get an angle on this, because that would be even more painful. Interesting, we got Eastern archers moving up onto the wall on the far left. It honestly looks like the attackers are completely giving up this. Looks like they're fully committing to an assault right down the corner. What that does mean for the defenders is means that they can defend this tower pretty well, actually. You know, if the if attackers were to come over this way, they can threaten this defense and making them have to fall back. But if they don't, then the defenders can actually just sit here and defend this tower all they want. Got some hillmen, some Celtic warriors. Looks like Celtic warriors using their javies into the corner of the hillmen from Seleucid here. Hillmen! Oh, there's a good... Well, I don't know if... It looks like they dry-fired, but there was a javi toss from... I don't know, it looked like a javi toss from over here. Maybe it came from these guys up on the wall. You can see there's the Carthaginian Cretan archers. Lusitani very quickly got the hell out of that area. We could see a lot of archer kills here by the attackers. They've got 4 Syrian archers, they've got 3 Cretan archers, and I'm assuming all 4 Gallic hunters. The defenders have got, I think, 4 Eastern archers, 3 mercenary Gallics, and then obviously Lusitani doesn't get archers. Shame. Eastern archers of Pontus getting shot. Look at that shot. The Cretans all the way from over here taking that shot. Ooh, artillery right through the thorax swords. Let's see, what is he at? 35, 36. Looks like 36 kills on the Carthaginian ballista. They can't take this fight. These archers are going to have free reign to do pretty much anything they want. Eastern archers from Pontus aren't even shooting, but they're just sitting there getting shot. Come on, Pontus, what are you doing? Alright, so we do have a threaten. Arverni has taken down a wall on the back side of this defense. Now, what will they commit to it will be the question. So, the defenders put in Mercenary Celtic and a regular Celtic, looks like, to hold that breach. But so far, for the attackers, just a standard Celtic. We do have a tower about to land on the wall, some Eastern Spears. Pontic Swords now in the fight. Samnite Warriors. Samnite Warriors have taken quite a bit of damage. They're at 65 men, 70 kills. And then you got another Samnite here. Of course, the Samnites have got those excellent shields. Oh, come on, you know that is an awesome screenshot right there. Here we go, some thorax from Seleucid. It's going to be interesting. The Pontic Swords are going to be outmatched by a lot of the enemy infantry here. Pontic Swords are outmatched by pretty much every unit on the enemy team. Samnite Warriors are better, Thorax Swords are better, Chosen Swords are better, Libyan Infantry are better. Looks like we have some veteran shield warriors possibly trying to get into this fight, or they're moving over here. No, yeah, I think he was thinking about going here, but due to the archer presence over here, I think he's deciding to instead come over to this breach. Because as of right now, he would have a pretty good, better fight over here than he would over here. Got to remember with these Lusitani units, all you got to do is sneeze on them and they die. So they just have no armor. They have very, very little shield block chance. It's just very painful. Very, very painful. Now, if they get into combat and are able to fight one-on-one, there's nothing on the enemy team that can really take them on. So yeah, see that the archers are already starting to pick on him. Look at that. He was at 152 last we looked. Yeah, he's doing exactly. He's going over here, and he's going to fight here. Now, the question is, do they have range? It doesn't look like it. Either that or they're just not shooting. Massilian Cav over here. The Massilian Cav at the very beginning of the battle was actually had come out here, and he actually like came and was kind of just being annoying, didn't really kill anything, and then he came all the way back. But then he made his way all the way across the city and out here. Now, around the artillery, we've got 3 thorough spears, so the Massilian Cav probably isn't going to have much of an opportunity to get in on that. Veteran Shield Warriors, 12, 14 kills. Taking on some Celtic Warriors of Arverni. Oh, and there's the archers. Oh, man, that hurts. You can see that was, I think, the Gallic Hunters shooting up over and getting into him. He's going back in, though. Good jabby toss. Got a couple kills there. I would stop shooting into that if I were you, Massilia. Veteran Shield Warriors do have a 30 charge bonus, so the more you can keep them moving and cycling them in and out, the better your worth you will get out of them. So what he was doing, he was hiding in the shadow of the wall here to basically make this a harder shot. But the problem is the Cretans have a shot right down the wall, so they are getting some good jabbies into the back of the Celtic Warrior. Celtic Warrior about to break. He's got 105 kills, though. He's done pretty good. Artillery, not really getting much of anything. Maybe a couple Gallic Hunters. As of now, nothing pushing onto the Lusitani flank. I'm a little surprised. I think there is opportunity here. As of right now, I don't think Lusitani can stop an archer push, so a little bit of a pushback here. Got 2 Pontics, well, a Pontic and a quarter, I guess, going up against a little under half strength Thorax. Thorax 80 kills, Pontic 110 and 40, but the attackers are well backed up here. A lot of troops waiting to go into that fight. I think Mercenary Celtics went up and were throwing javies down onto the enemy, but then they were in turn countered with archers, which is painful. So look at that, Veteran Shield's up to 65 now. Kind of just running into the back of a Pontic there, though. Getting a couple kills, but definitely not the best charge. 24-man Pontic sword and shield wall, just basically holding this tiny edge of this formation. Now with the switch out, I think personally I would have pulled out one of these 2 units. Probably the Pontic sword, since it's winded. Pull that out and let it rest up. And as you can see, because of the lack of an attack over on the left here, Pontus, you can see, is now moving some more troops towards the front corner. As well as Lusitani, look at this. So Iberian Sword's now moving forward. Iberian Sword's not the best in melee combat, but they do have a lot of javies. The Iberian Swordsmen have 5 ammo, just like a Thorough Spear. And they are similar to the mercenary Iberian Swordsmen of Carthage, except that the mercenary Iberian Swordsmen can control their javelins and where they go, while the Lusitani ones cannot, which sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It really, really sucks. And another Iberian sword moving up. So these are the Iberians that I believe were originally up in here. Up in here, up in here. This Celtic warrior's just getting roasted up on the wall there, man. Syrians have moved up a little bit to the left, but surprisingly not shooting into Lusitani. It could be he doesn't want to waste ammo on the Iberians because of the veteran shields. Veteran shield warriors would be a far more valuable unit. But Carthage not holding back at all. Archers shooting right into these Iberian swordsmen. Veteran shield warrior, 80 men, or 80 kills, 84 men. So he pulled him out because he's winded. Iberian swords have got 41 kills for their javelins. Even more now. Look at that. Nicely done. 48 now. For the attackers, got 35, 100 kills on a Celtic. 69 on a Sam Knight. Nicely done. He's only lost 15 men out of that unit. Yeah, nothing so far. Had a little bit more of a push over on the left. We had some Seleucid units. Now we got Chosen Swords from Arverni. So a little bit more commitment to it. You know, some people just have real commitment issues. Lusitani just hanging out back here. Also got some Massilian units. Got a Lusitani noble. Bounce power seems to be a little bit in favor of the attackers. Iberian swords at 70 kills now just with the Javies. Do we have... Oh, that's a Pontic sword. Okay. I think that's 42 kills on javelins there from that Pontic sword. I'm pretty sure he got up on the wall and was jabbing down into the units here. Now here's where that tough defense is going to be, right? So the archers have a good shot back into the defense, back into the back of this defense. Mercenary, or not mercenaries, but Gallic warriors by themselves moving forward, and we have some Eastern archers from Pontus that are taking advantage of them showing themselves. Yeah, taking some decent losses there. You can see the dead bodies of the Gallics here. And now deciding to shoot straight at a Chosen Sword. Interesting use of ammo. Just not sure it's necessary, to be honest with you. Thorax versus Chosen Sword. And the Chosen is far more healthy than the Thorax is. Okay, so they have pushed him back quite a bit, like we were talking about earlier. But some of the Pontic units that were here now are either dead or have been pulled out. So it's about to be a primarily Lusitani fight here. Which, once again, is not exactly what they want, I think. Just due to the exposure to the archers and such. So probably want to get a Pontic sword in here as soon as possible. Pontics have a little bit better armor, a little bit better shield block value. Gallics moving further. Gallics want blood. They're coming up for a shot. I think they're going right here. Maybe not. They're facing the other way. What are we shooting at, Gallic warriors or hunters? Whatever you are. Alright, you're shooting Eastern archers. Easterns are not shooting back. Pontus doesn't realize it yet. And I think that's the Syrian archers shooting into the backs of the defense here at the breach. That's what makes this corner so hard to hold as the defenders, is these kinds of angles right here. Makes it very, very difficult. I'm a little surprised Lusitani hasn't taken more losses than they have. It honestly doesn't seem like the attackers have been putting that much ammunition into them. Once again, it could be that they just don't feel like the Iberians are worth the ammo.
Curse you! Warriors on me! Forward! Charge!
Veteran Shield Warrior about to go back in. He's charging on the Sam Knights. See, Veteran Shield at 80 kills so far. He'll probably get a couple more out of that charge.
Get running!
Easterns going up on the wall. Interesting.
Fire on them!
Probably your best bet, to be perfectly honest with you, is hiding in the shadow of the wall. Even here on the wall, Gallic Hunters are going to have a relatively solid shot on you.
Forward!
Oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump my mic. Got a Thorax Sword up on the wall. 136 kills and a Chevron. Wow. Got a Pontic and a Celtic up there trying to deal with them. Massilian Thorough Spears throwing over at the breach, but at the same time they're getting shot in the back.
Take the heads!
What is it, the Cretans? Yeah, but it's the Cretans, just shooting right into their backs.
Run, curse you! Forward!
Oh, that hurts. Looks like he just noticed. He's turned around. I think the veteran shields are gone. Oh no, yeah, because that's a new unit. Okay, so the veteran shield unit is gone. Iberian swordsmen are winded. 102 kills. I'm a bit surprised it's not without, or that's without a chevron, considering the ammo he used was on pretty good stuff like Sam Knight. Thorax Sword, 147 kills. Gallic Warrior with 0 kills and broken. That's painful. All right, here we go, here we go. Archers, maybe? I guess not. It made it look like they were making a push over to the left with their archers to maybe push this. Oh, and by the way, what was shooting the Massilian Throw-Spear was the Balearic Slinger. I didn't see that there. All that ammo coming in. Fight, men! Fight on! We will fight them on the breaches. You know, the breaches instead of the beaches, you know. Come on, that was funny. You know, that's half the reason you guys come is for the bad jokes. I keep saying I'm gonna make a T-shirt that's bad show or bad quotes and or bad jokes and movie quotes. I think is what it was. And yes, by the way, if you don't know, I do have merch, and it is linked in my description of my videos. We've got T-shirts, cell phone covers, coffee mugs, got all sorts of stuff. I think a lot of people, I don't think, actually know that there is merchandise. So there's another veteran shield up now. Honestly, defenders are actually holding this pretty well, considering that how difficult this area is to hold. Gallic's moving up. Right here, maybe? Not sure what he's going for. Veteran shields better charge in. There you go. At 45 kills and hasn't lost anybody. Oh, archer fire. They're going for the Easterns. They're trying to get rid of them. If they get rid of the Easterns, then the defenders, it puts the defenders in a very, very difficult position. They're already, you know, outmatched in the archer fight, but get rid of the Easterns and, whew, it's not good. Ah, poor veteran shield warriors. Sam Knight Warriors. Look at that, 190 kills. Nice. 70 on this one. Now we got a Thorax come up from Seleucid. Still nothing pushing on this side. Makes me curious. They may not push this side at all. They might be putting all their eggs in these two baskets right here. This one and then the breach. The breach not looking too terrible. They really needed to get something in here now, though, because technically at this point, they actually have a way, like, in. This unit is holding this Thorax sword back, leaving the edges actually open where a unit could actually sneak in here and start causing a big issue for the defenders. I got some Massilian Thorough Spears moving up. Massilian General has actually come outside over here. I just noticed that Arverni has an Oathsworn way off in the back. Arverni, you forgot something. Either that or he's sitting at the camp just like, send the man to war. I'm going to sit here and eat some pork. I don't know why pork. I don't know what I was going for there, but it happened, and there's nothing I can do about it now. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's too late. I don't know why that... Sure, just go with it. It's fine. It's fine. So now we have a relatively fresh Thorax from Seleucid in. It's got 50 kills, 140 men. Not too bad. At the moment, he's kind of fighting 3 different units here. He's got 2 Pontic swords and a Massilian Thorough Spear. And Lusitani is playing dodge with the Seleucid archers. If you can dodge an arrow, you can dodge a ball. What just collapsed? Oh, it was the siege tower. I was like, what the hell what was that sound? Whap, 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 whap. It's a bit tough. It's getting jabby from all sides. Charged by veteran shield warriors. Thorax swords. Javied by Massilian Thorough Spears. It's not a fun thing. I would not want to be the attacker. I wouldn't want to be in the battle at all, to be honest with you. Death does not sound like something I'm interested in. It definitely isn't. Ta-da! These Gallic Hunters have 73 kills. All the Eastern Archers, I'm pretty sure, are kind of in the 40, 70 to range. The attackers, you've got two pretty hurt Gallic Hunters, 45, 53. You got two pretty healthy ones, 81 and 77. Seleucids, Assyrians, 50. Ooh, 155, 99, 65. And here we go, Archfire coming in. That's on the Seleucid units again. And again, he dodges majority of the volley. On the street, though, we are down to pretty much just the one Pontic swordsman. I'm curious whether the attackers regret funneling themselves down this one spot here. Could be pretty grindy when this happens, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. This Pontic sword is probably not gonna last much longer. Alright, here we go. Looks like a Thorax maybe gonna come in and help. Just getting a look at some of the close-ups. I think the breach might be doing something weird to the chosen swords. Sometimes when you go through a breach, it like forces you down and out of the breach area. Thorax not going in yet. Maybe Pontic sword instead? Huh? Huh? There we go. See that slinger ammo coming in, man. How painful is that? Being in the middle of a fight and getting shot in the back in the process. No fun. New Pontic sword did go in. Where did the Massilian Cav go? There it is. I don't know why he swapped places between him and his own general, but they're the same unit. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. Just kind of surveying the battlefield here. Got some Lusitani nobles on the move here. That's the general for Lusitani. Walking through the general of Pontus. Oi, get the hell out of the way! Alright, so it looks like the defenders have been locked out of the tower area. There's the tower area. You've got yeah, I mean, I don't... at least at the moment, they've been locked out of it. I was wondering if Lusitani's general would pop any abilities, but he did not. No, he didn't. Yeah, Lusitani now in there. It's about half strength, taking on about half strength Thorax, and then a chosen sword that walked away. Don't you turn your back to me, boy! Yeah, I mean, attackers have the outer area pretty much fully on their under their terms. The defenders probably not going to be able to do much about that. Now you got a veteran shield warrior. It's kind of a caught in a shitty position. So the general is out on the flank. And the other Massilian cav is right back here. Oh, it looks like Arverni moved his general up. Yeah, there he is right there. More and more stuff being moved. Looks like a pullback. Yep, they seem to be retreating. Is it too early? Have they gotten what they want? I don't know. Kind of depends on whether they think that they have gotten their enemies into a position that they want them to be in. There's a lot of stuff here that isn't moving right now. A lot of Pontus isn't moving. Oh, wait, there we go. Looks like they're going now. Massilian Cav General for Massilia moving around. She'll be coming around the mountain, yes she will. She'll be coming around the mountain, yes she will. She'll be coming around the mountain, she'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain, yes she will. Ooh, artillery coming in. Again, sometimes it's in the fallbacks where the arty can really get some usage. One, you want to use its ammo before the enemy is out of your range. And number two, as units are retreating, they have a really bad habit of clumping up. So they make some really good targets for the artilleries. So, ooh, we got another Lusitani noble here. So I think he brought all in all 3. 3? Wow. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy for you. So Lusitani is about to hold this whole left-hand side by themselves, apparently. While you got Pontus and Massilia getting ready to stack up all around the victory point so that the attackers can't get it. They're not allowed, are they? Are they, Lusitani? Don't let me down, boys in yellow. That's yellow for you northerners, by the way. There's a lot of moving around. A lot of moving. Ah, and they've got their artillery all the way over here, but they can shoot that. I think right around here you can shoot it. It also seems like Carthage is going to lead off the attack. He's beginning with some Libyan infantry. So Libyan infantry versus the Thorax sword. Looks like Thorax winning this one just due to the Libyan infantry's probably just tired. And then it looks like Massilia's Thorough Spears are going to watch the riverbank. And I believe, so if this attacks here, I bet you he throws into the backs. Libyan infantry might come and shut him up, though. You know, I guess in all reality, it's more of a probably going to. Here we go, Arverni moving in on the right. As far as we can see, no archer cover either, but we also can't see their Gallic hunters, so... But he better hope is there. They are. There's the archers. I was going to say he better hope his archers are here because, heads up, Lusitani's going to clobber you. 95 and 7. 113, 101. Good counter charges by both. Then over in the center, we've got Pontic Swords taking on the Libyan infantry again. Oh, Mercenary Naked Sword's going to come in and try and catch him in the back. There we go. One-on-one, but the archers are focusing down the Naked Swords. I think the Veteran Shield Warrior so badly wants to go in, but he can't due to the archer presence. Pontic Swords, 83 kills is not bad, and he's about to chevron as well. There it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Here we go, more Arverni. 1, 2, 3, 4. Massilia and Cav Gen still back here, just kind of being a nuisance. $158 kills. He's out of ammo. Taking a lot of losses here. 69 out of 160. 100 kills and a chevron. But nothing too crazy there. Can't believe though. Well, Baleric's 211. Okay, I guess they are out. It's gonna say I can't believe they're out of ammo. Iberian Slingers have moved up. But please do not tell me you're about to take a 4v1 Archer v Slinger fight. Pontus has got a lot of his archers up on the inner keep waiting to fire down into the courtyard. Fire, fire away. Libyan infantry, 60 kills. Thorax at 48. Okay. They also are not taking the back route here. Very interesting of them. Interesting decision. Now I think he's about to. It's either that or he's going to stop like right there and just sit there. Yeah, he's going. Very well done, Carthage. You have discovered the secret tunnel. $78 to 146, but then being backed up by a 147 Libyan infantry. Bet it still has Javies on it, though. Could honestly be interesting to see a threaten right here. I don't know that it would be worth it, and you might just die to javelins, but it might at least get them scared away. I don't know where the other cavalry went, though. Oh, he's right over here. Okay, so he went in and killed some of the leftover Seleucid archers that had no ammunition. Curious where he's going to go now. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. What do you say? Ancestors watch me in the crowd? What do the archers shoot out? Of course they are! Except that these Slingers, they can shoot back! It looks like the Lusitani Slingers are shooting over here. Lusitani Nobles 142 kills. Lusitani just going in here, guys. 104, 115, 186, 142. Told you, if Lusitani gets in to fight and there's nothing else there, there ain't no stopping them. Or if there's no archers there, I mean, there's nothing stopping them. Or at least very few things. But I am a little concerned about this right here, because if that falls, Lusitani has a long walk back to the keep. And I don't think anybody wants to do that, let alone somebody sitting waiting to get cut off. The Carthaginian general actually getting behind enemy lines. He's in on the Lusitani Balearic Slingers. And probably need the Massilian Gen to go deal with that. Has he lost any? No, he's only lost 4. Luckily, Lusitani did not lose the unit. It's still there, just only 26 men left. Bounce power seems to have evened out a little bit. Lusitani over here wiping up. Arverni is that's a big deal for them. Starting with the battle without the bounce power. You know, you got to find a way to claw it back, and that could be the instance. We're going to find out at the end. Because I don't know what happens here. Poor Lusitani nobles. They only have 37 kills. As per typical, what happens with a unit like Lusitani nobles, they just get focused down. Chariot has 188 kills. Looks like he got in around here. And Lusitani better start booking it. There it is. There's the command. See all those yellow lines there. Here we go. Veteran Shield's going back in. Carthaginian general being a real pain in the butt. Get your archers focused on him again. Uh-oh, this is bad. This is bad. They're going to have to put something over here pronto. Because this whole thing is clear and open. This is the VP. They've got him held decently well in other spots, but this is what makes me very nervous. Very, very nervous. Lusitani needs to get home now. Because I'm pretty sure that the other two armies are fully committed with whatever they have. Mercenary Naked Swords charged in. They've got 63 kills. 207 on the Libyan infantry, though. Here's the Oathsworn breaking through a part of the line. Massilian Cav coming in. That's the general. You can see some different abilities being used. So The Oathsworn popping, Headhunt, and Battle Rhythm. That's a nasty combination. It's going to wear them out and make them tired, but it's a good combo. A good combination. Well, they're sending some stuff in to kind of dogpile this Libyan infantry. They might be able to kill it. Crisis might be averted, but they got to kill this Libyan infantry before they can say that. And oh, can they kill it just in time to turn into the Thorax? Maybe, yes, okay, they did kill it, but okay, there they are. Got some shots coming in. Pontic swords, Silver Shield swordsman, the Massilian Cav getting in on some of the Seleucid units here. Did I miss the chariot somewhere? I mean, obviously I know that they got in on some stuff, but I must have missed it dying. Now we're getting a little bit of a wraparound by the defenders. Bounce power seems to be shifting in the defenders' favor now. Lusitani here doing some work. Looking like this one here, 197 kills with 2 chevrons, 216, 139, 154. Slingers all doing okay. Well, that one's pretty good at 200. I think it's going to come down to army losses here. Oh, Lusitani general's dead. Pontic general seems to still be alive. Massilian general, I'm going to bet, is dead. Still got a couple troops hanging around at the back here. Look at that Massilian Thorax with 213 kills. Nice. Nice, nice. A little bit of a weird pull through there by Seleucid Silver Shield swordsman. Just kind of walked right through the Pontic general. Defenders seem to have this one well in hand. Unless the attackers have a hidden army sitting off, you know, off beyond the horizon somewhere. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. I think it's going to be army losses. Well, I mean, there's a... Well, no, that's the defenders, so... Using those buff abilities. Oh, the chariots died back here. Doesn't really look like they did anything or much of anything over here. They got some kills earlier on, but it doesn't look like they killed a ton of stuff here on the current main battle line. Could be a big problem for the defenders. Those chariots are really expensive and you really need them to do well. Archers versus veteran shield warriors? What? Through spears 135, 89. Silver Shield Swordsman 206. I think the defenders have this in the bag. Balance power. Yeah. I think that's it. All right, we're going to fast forward to the end. We just have a couple units here kind of hanging out. What the Massilian Cav do? 109 with the Chevron. Not bad, not bad. The Massilian generals. Well, they used the headhunt, so he's going to hang in there a little bit longer. That is it. All right, let's go look at some kills here. All right, so leading off for the defenders and leading the whole game, we've got J Barbs as Lusitani, 2,512 kills. His generals, Lusitani Noble, doing really well, 311. A couple of his archers doing, or slingers doing pretty good. Got 307 on a veteran shield, 239, 216. So very, very well done. Bo the boy as Pontus, 2,332 kills, 248 on the chariot. A couple of his archers did okay. Most of his infantry, honestly, pretty outmatched, but 291 on this one. Look at that. We got Bolzo as Massilia with 1,821 kills. 255 is really the best out of his infantry. His archers did pretty solid. For the attackers, we've got our Verni being commanded by Humongous with 2,028 kills. 257, 177, 141 on the Oathsworn. Pretty good there. AB 93 as Carthage, 2,424 kills. Let's see. A couple of his Libyans not doing so hot. His archers did pretty good. 266 on that one. 267 on a Sam Knight. And finally, for the attackers, we have DJ 437 as Seleucid, 2,210 kills. We've got 257 on the Silver Shield Sword General. Really well done. His archers did pretty good. Couple chevrons. And then his infantry did pretty solid as a whole. Well, that is going to be it for today's battle. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget that if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And we will see you guys next time.